Hello, hello students. In this video today we are going to practice about some numericals on Pascal's law. Now look at this diagram. This diagram shows a hydraulic jack. The machine in this diagram is a hydraulic jack. We have two pistons. Okay, so in this area A, this is one area and there is another area. There are two pistons. This area A has a force of 50 Newton. Area of A is 20 centimeter square. Area of B is 60 centimeter square. That means this is 60 and this area is 20 centimeter square. Force in area B is not given. Now the numerical in this is, name the instrument shown. I just told you the instrument is hydraulic jack. On which principle does it work? What is the force in piston B in the diagram? So what we have to do here, basically we have to find the force in piston B. Okay, so for this we are going to solve the numerical. Let us first write the given parameters. Given in this diagram is force in area A is 50 Newton. It is an SI unit, so we don't have to do any conversion. Area of A is 20 centimeter square. Since this is not an SI unit, we have to convert this into SI unit. SI unit of distance is meter, so I have to convert centimeter square into meter. I know that 100 centimeter is 1 meter. So what I will do, I will divide 20 divide by 100. But since it is square here, so I have to do 2 hundreds. 20 divided by 100 into 100. When I cancel the 0, what will I get? I will get the answer as 0.002 meter square. Now my area of A is 0.002 meter square. Similarly for B, 60 centimeter square. Centimeter square, I have to convert it into meter. 60 divided by 100. Since it is square, so I'll do into another 100. Square means 2 times. So 100 into 100. I'll cancel the zeros. So the answer that I get is 0.006 meter square. So I've got my area of A and area of B. Answer to question number 1. The given instrument is a hydraulic jack. This is a hydraulic jack and it works on which principle? It works on Pascal's law. Remember Pascal's law we had done? According to Pascal's law, when liquid is kept in a closed container and external pressure is applied, the liquid will exert equal pressure on all the direction of the container. So in this diagram I can see that this is a container and it is closed and inside this there is liquid. So when we are applying a force on one side of the container, this liquid will apply equal pressure on the other side also. Okay, so based on this, on the Pascal's law, this is the machine made. Now we have to go to solving the numerical of the third question. What is the force in piston B in the diagram? Now let us go for the solving of the numerical in piston B. Now see here in this diagram, we do not have force. We have only area which we have just converted into 0.006 meter square. So that means we have this, we have this. We do not have force in B, but we have the area of B. Okay. Now remembering the formula of Pascal's law, let us solve the numerical. To solve the numerical, these are the parameters I already have. Force of A, area of A, and area of B. Now to solve the numerical, I will use Pascal's law. According to Pascal's law, pressure exerted in one side of the container will be equal in another side of the container. So in the diagram we have two openings, area A and area B. So that means whatever pressure is there in area A, the same pressure will be applied to area B. That means area A pressure should be equal to area B. Let us write the formula for pressure. Since pressure is force by area, so I'm going to write for A, force of A divided by area of A equals to For B, force of B divided by area of B. Now according to my whatever I have been given in the numerical, let us put the value. Okay, so I have put the value. Force in A is 50 Newton, area of A is 0.002 meter square. Force in B, I don't know, I have to find that out. Area of B is 0.006. Now when I do the cross multiplication, this 0.06 will multiply with 50. So it will be, force in B will be 50 into 0.006 divided by 0.002. So now what I will do, I have to remove the decimals so that I can do my multiplication easier. I have shown this in the rough side. Since I have decimal in front of 1, 2, 3 places, so to remove this decimal, 6 will be divided by 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros and 1 means 1000. Here also I have this decimal in front of 1, 2, 3 places. So to remove this decimal, I have to multiply in the reverse. In the reverse means above 2 I have to multiply with 3 places means 3 0. 1, 2, 3. So this 1000 and 1000 will get cut, so it will be 6 divided by 2. The same thing I have written here. So I have removed the decimal. After removing the decimal, what will be? 50 into 6 divided by 2. So 2 and 6 when I divide, it will be 2 under 2, 2 3 is 6, 50 into 3 is 150. Therefore, the force in area B is 150. So we have got the answer for calculating the force. Now students, this is for numerical number 2, the same numerical. There is one machine, again this diagram is given, and the area for this is 30 centimeters square. This is A and this is B. For A, the force is 40 Newton. B, force is not given. Area for B is 90 centimeters square. So what I have to find? Name the instrument. Which instrument is this? Just before the video I told you, if you see such kind of instrument where there are 2 pistons, or maybe they can be more than 2 pistons, such instrument is hydraulic jack. So this instrument is, this is hydraulic jack. Then which principle does it work on? It works on which principle? It works on Pascal's law. It works on Pascal's law. Okay. Now what is the load on area B? Now force and area is given for here. We need to find the force. Here in the question is given load. Load means force. Okay. Load and force, it is the same thing. So I need to find the force in area B and area on B section, and the area for B is given 90 centimeters square. So let us do the numerical. First I'll write given. So here you can see what are the things which is given for this numerical. Area of A is 40 Newton. Sorry, force on A is 40 Newton. Force on B, it is not given. Area of A, it is given in centimeter square. I need to change it into meter square. Okay, because meter is the SI unit. So from 30 centimeter square, when I change it into meter square, I have to divide it by 100 into 100. The same thing when I do for A, when I divide this, I'll get 30 divided by 100 into 100. I will cancel the zeros. I'm going to get 0.003 meter square. Now for B, it is 90 centimeter square equals to 90 divided by 100 into 100. For this, I'm going to get 0.009 meter square. So I've got the area of A and the area of B. Okay, so the solution for this problem is, since this instrument, it is based on Pascal's law, so I'm going to use the Pascal's formula. Pascal's formula says that pressure in A is equals to pressure in B. So when I use the formula for pressure, that is force divided by area. For B also, I'm going to do force of B divided by area of B. Force in A, I know it is 40 Newton divided by area in A. I just did here 0.003 meter square. So area is 0.003 equals to force in B, I don't know, I have to calculate that, divided by area in B is 0.009. So when I have to calculate X, I'm going to keep X alone and send everything on the left hand side. So this will get multiplied with this when it goes on the other side of equal to. So it will be 40 into 0.009 divided by 0.003. Now what I have to do, see here, this 0.009, the decimal is after 3 places, 1, 2, 3. Here also the decimal is in front of 3 places, 1, 2 and 3. The decimal is here. So what happens when I take out the decimal for both these, just like I had done in the numerical before this, what will be? 9 into 1000 divided by 3 into 1000. 1000 will get cut. What will happen? 40 into 9 divided by 3. So here I have x is equals to 40 into 9 divided by 3. So when I do 3 and 9, I cut it. What will I get? 40 into 3. So 40 into 3 is 120. Therefore the force in area B, what it will be? It will be 120 Newton. So this is the answer for this numerical.